First, the issue of accountability. Albanian presidency kicks off tomorrow with a high-level debate, open debate, on strengthening accountability and justice for serious violations of international law. The open debate will take place, as I said, tomorrow, and will be presided over by my Prime Minister of Albania, Edi Rama. The presence at this level shows how important this topic is for Albania, first, but I'm sure, and given the list of speakers that we have seen so far, it is equally for all UN member states. Upholding international law and protection and promotion of human rights are at the core of Albania's foreign policy and are at the core of our priorities for our mandate in the Council. For far too long, we have watched mass human rights abuses, and the international community is struggling to hold perpetrators of serious crimes to account. We cannot and must not become familiar with impunity. There is an urgency to act now and on behalf and on the name of countless victims of senseless conflicts. And I say so for the abused women of Kosovo, for the grieving mothers of Bosnia, for the children of Ukraine, for the nameless victims in Tigray, for the Hazara in Afghanistan, for the Yazidis in Iraq, for the Rohingyas, for the political prisoners in Myanmar and in Sudan, for the detainees in Syria, for all journalists who have lost their lives in the line of duty, for everyone, everywhere, whose rights have been denied, whose future have been buried, whose dreams have been shattered by abuse. There is a need to do more, better, and faster. For all of us, for what we stand for what gets us together and united to uphold the law, to protect the UN Charter, and to preserve multilateralism. The very reason we are here. We must do everything in our power to recommit to core norms and values and redouble our efforts to enforce compliance and stop transgression. Because if not respected and implemented, international law is just the paper it is printed upon. All countries, UN member states, have a role to play, and Albania is doing its part. This is all what is it about our first signature event that will happen tomorrow under the leadership and chairmanship of Prime Minister. The briefers for this event, which, as I said, be presided by Prime Minister, will be the President of the International Court of Justice, Judge Donoghue, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights, Michelle Bachelet, and Oxford Professor Dapo Akande as representative of the civil society. Now, our second item of importance is women, peace and security. In accordance with our priorities as a signatory of the Statement of Shared Commitment with other Council members, Albania will champion women, peace and security and make it a key priority also during the presidency, the month of June. Therefore, our second signature event will be held on the 15th of June, entitled Keeping the Promises, the Role of Regional Organizations in Implementing Women, Peace and Security in the Face of Political Turmoil and Seizures of Power by Force. The open debate on the 15th will be chaired by the Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs of Albania, Olta Gjachka. We will focus on the role of regional sub-regional organizations in protecting and furthering the implementation of the agenda during these turbulent times, emphasizing the role of these organizations, their engagement, and women-led civil society, and the need for context-specific and tailor-made approaches. We have invited briefers from various regional organizations from all over the world, and we hope to be able to accommodate as many of them as possible. And of course, we expect the Secretary General Guterres to be present at that meeting. And we intend to communicate under the shared commitments on specific country issues related to women, peace and security to continue to raise awareness on the situation of women worldwide. Our third item of importance relates to the informal working group on documentation. It is dedicated to what we commonly qualify as the working methods. I happen to have the honor to chair the IWG, and we will organize on the 28th of June the annual debate on the working methods. As we all know, the Security Council has gone through some tough couple of years under the extraordinary situation of pandemic. So we believe that an open and in-depth debate on the Council working methods, it's timely and very much needed. We look forward to a good exchange and lessons learned on the capacity of the Security Council to adapt to change in discharging its mandate in maintaining international peace and security.